A special thank you to Alham and the team at West Coast Ford Lincoln for letting me review the Honda Fit. Here is the Honda Fit in Crystal Black Pearl with 16-inch black finish wheels. The Honda Fit is the sportiest trim level you can get in the Honda Fit lineup. The sport trim level has been around in the first generation, second generation, and now this third generation. The sport trim level sits in between LX and EX. The Honda Fit Sport adds some goodies to the exterior, just like that fog light, body kit, and red trim on the front bumper that gives it Civic Type R vibes. I really like the front end styling. It's really clean, sophisticated, sporty, especially with the red trim down below that I mentioned earlier gives Honda Civic Type R vibes. I like the clean lines up front on the Honda Fit. I also like the chrome on the grille. And we do have halogen headlights and fog lights. The halogens aren't too bad, but personally I would do LED conversions, and this angle of the Honda Fit looks fantastic, and so far a good looking vehicle. Powering this 2019 Honda Fit Sport is a 1.5 liter 16 valve direct injection D08C IV Tech 4 cylinder. With the CVT transmission, it produces 128 horsepower at 66,000 RPM. Fuel is regular. We're looking at 16-inch alloy wheels wrapped in all season tires. Let's start the Honda Fit. And it's not a push to start like you get in the EXL and EX. The gauge cluster reminds me of the Honda CRZ that had a similar gauge cluster design. You have your phone and media controls such as source and your driving aids. Here is the backup camera in the Honda Fit. There are 3 ways to adjust your preferences. And here is sport mode with paddle shifters. You can adjust the brightness on the infotainment to your liking and preferences as shown here. You're looking at a 7-inch infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. Bluetooth connectivity is standard. I like Honda's infotainment system. You have all the amenities you need in a vehicle that's from 2019, and most cars in its lineup don't have the amenities you'd look for in the infotainment. You have your AC and air vent controls and the heat button. Here is the gear selector and e-brake. Here is the center console. And here is the glove compartment with plenty of space for your belongings. Is the owner's manual for the Honda Fit. Here is the owner's manual. It's a 2019 Honda Fit. Moving on to the back of the Honda Fit, you have red stitching on the door cards and as well as on the headrest. Let's check out what the back has to offer. I'm sitting behind my driving position. I have plenty of legroom, which is pretty good. The second row is overall really nice. Very comfortable back seats. There is no sunroof, but there is a dome light for the back passengers. The headrest can go up and down. This is called Honda Magic Seats, a really cool innovation by Honda. You can fit bigger things in the back with no problem. Moving on to the rear, you have your Fit Honda and sport badging, and red trim down below, just like up front, and a single exhaust. Moving on to the rear, there is plenty of cargo space, and here is the cargo cover and more cargo where the spare tire is. And I love the door cards on the door. Your seats fold down flat, and 60/40 is standard for your convenience. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.